Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this episode of Geeked Out. Yep, this is a series where we talk about anything that's gaming related, whether it's theories, ideas, thoughts, and yes, this one. So this is about technically Harry Potter RPG. So SJWs have recently decided to go on a rampage against this game. How dare they support a transphobe? But let's face it, she's barely a transphobe. She's never indirectly. I know people are gonna be. I know a lot of people are not gonna agree with me, but she barely said anything. Like, sure, I understand that you're offended. Okay, I get it. It seems hateful, and it's not cool. But she has the freedom to do that, and it, it should not go like hating her should not decide whether or not you buy a game or even watch a movie. Okay? I know some said they're not going to watch Fantastic Beasts 3 and they're not going to buy this game. Well, I keep saying Harry Potter RPG. It's very hard to get out of that. Whether or not they'll buy Hogwarts Legacy or then watch the next Fantastic Beasts movie. And I have said that's stupid. Because it is. You can't let a creator decide whether or not you like something. Of course, you can disagree with them. That's. I'm not saying you don't have the right to do that. But by American human rights, well, by American rights, she has the freedom to say and do what she wants. Almost, of course. There are limits, but it is her stating her opinions. Doesn't mean her opinions are right, but it's her opinion. She will always find them as right. Everyone's opinion is right to them. But that shouldn't determine whether or not a company or developers should have their job or not. That's where I see it as wrong. If you don't like the look of the game, that's fair. I'm not saying like I seen someone say on Twitter. I don't. I bet you don't buy every single developer's games. You don't always support their games, but there's always actual reasons that are for that game. I didn't buy Ghost of Tsushima not because of something they said, but because I did not like the look of the game. It's nothing personal. I just did not like the look of the game. There was just something about it I did not like, and I stand by that. I did not buy The Last of Us 2 because I did not like the look of the game. There was just something. I can't explain it, but I just didn't like it. I would never let a single person's opinion decide whether or not I enjoy something. Like if a developer came out and said something against gays or bi or trans or whatever, okay, I'm like, yeah, you're a dick. But it's not going to determine whether or not I buy the game because that's just one person's opinion. If the whole studio said it, I'd probably be like, oh no, why'd you do that? It would make it a lot harder to buy the game because it's a whole studio backing that one person up. They're not backing up J.K. Rowling. They're like, yeah, we're not with her. We love her series. We love the characters that she's created, but we don't agree with her opinion. That's where it's very hard to like. I understand why people are mad. I will never say that they're mad for no good reason. I don't see her as transphobic. I don't agree with that opinion. I genuinely don't think she is. I think there's opinions that would seem transphobic, but I don't think she's actually against people being trans. I don't think she hates people because they are trans or would not want them to buy a certain thing that she makes, whether it's a book, whether she's involved with a movie, whether she's involved with a game. I don't think she's against that. I just think there's certain things that she just has an opinion about that not everyone would share. Just like with the bathroom thing, that is something that I don't know why we're arguing with it. I really don't. I seen someone also tweet out something about we'll see what happens when a trans person sees your tiny thing. I'm gonna say thing because I don't want to get in trouble. But why would we care? I don't like. That's why they invent like. If you're really worried about that, that's why they invented bathroom doors. You can just go to the one in the to the with the door and close it. I'm not gonna look. If you're gonna look in there, that's weird. My opinion is, if you love the story, if you genuinely love the story, you won't let the writer's words determine whether or not you still enjoy the story. I love the story that she created. I love the universe she created because it's truly brilliant and you can't take that away. You can't take that away from her. You can't take that away from the fans. We're fans of the story. We're not fans of her opinions. Not all of her opinions are great. I'm 100% on that. I don't even follow her. But I've seen the tweets and they're not really even that bad. Like, she never directly says, I hate trans, I'm against what they are, I'm against who they are. She just says, like, minor things. Things that she has an opinion about. Doesn't mean that she hates trans or she's against those people. She's donated, well over 100 million to the LGBTQ community or something like that. That's what I've heard. I don't know the full story. She's donated to charities. She's always pandered to the SJW friggin' shit. She's always been on the side of gays, trans, black, every race, every person. She's always pandered to every single side. She's changed so many characters that have been that a certain way for so many years, and she's then pandered to everyone else. I guess it's kind of easier to say. I don't care what she says. That's just it. I wouldn't consider myself, as some have said, an ally to trans. I'm just more of the one that accepts it. I don't care what you do. You know? I don't care. Mate, go from a girl to a boy or a boy to a girl. Don't care. And you could fucking turn yourself into a duck for all I care. It's not my business. Whatever you want to do, you do it. So, if you're not gonna buy the game because of her, that's just lame. It's dumb and it's lame. But it's your choice. You can choose not to have fun and just be a mad person and just choose to be angry about what she said, or you can just move on from it, which I know it's hard to do, but it's only things to do. People are gonna say mean things forever, pretty much. You might as well just drop it and let it go, because it's not gonna affect her at this point. She's, what, a billionaire. At this point, it won't matter what people do or say. She's rich. She's good. She has no worries. Her life is gonna be great. No matter how this game goes, no matter how her future movies go, not even by how well her future books go. Basically means nothing at this point. Anyway, I know people will disagree with this, and I know people will slightly hate me. That's all good. I accept it. Anyway, I do hope you enjoyed it. I hope that this might help you determine whether or not you'll buy the game or not. It's still, no matter what, up to you on how you want to play this. But I hope you enjoyed. Anyway, subscribe if you want, leave a like. Peace.